CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Cold, these brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Ride or die, 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 ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta ride or die.
Hi.
I imagine that's like what my dog feels like whenever I come home, like when he gets to see me. Because when the screen goes, like people can't see that, but like the screen goes and we can see each other. And... my best friend. There he
He's
is.
home. He's home.
What's up, dude?
Oh, what up, bud?
Nothing. Just
How's your
living it up
Monday?
on a Monday. It's good. It wasn't bad. It was very uneventful.
Very foggy this morning.
It was it was a little foggy.
Like when I had to go to St. Augustine today. Had two jobs down there, and couldn't even see the Danes Point Bridge. Like even at the top, you couldn't even see the
bow ties or whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want to call them. I was like, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, for sure. That bridge is so sketchy, man.
Oh yeah,
it's the weirdest bridge.
It's the dumbest.
It wasn't bad. It was a nice day though. I mean, all things considered.
Yeah, sun didn't come out till probably halfway through my second job. I was, oh, you decided to come out.
I mean,
you raggedy.
I mean, it's not bad, right? Because you don't want to be sweating your ass off, getting beat on by the sun anyway.
Right. Yeah, it's almost baby powder season.
Did you get through a lot of your jobs today, or not really? Or
2.
Oh yeah, you said you had a bunch.
Well, I was on my third one, and a guy in our group chat for our company since the thing came, hate to late notice, but the satellites will be down at 3:30 for maintenance. I'm like, bruh. So I run to the backyard to see what all I got located. Backyard is like trees to the damn fence. I'm like, fuck. And there's like all these. It's a weird shaped lot. It's in a cul-de-sac, so you gotta get an idea. It's like
a shape or something.
Pie shape, yeah. So I'm like, if I didn't have to cut, if I had to locate this like the old fashioned way, I'd have to cut line to each corner so I could see it to shoot it.
Right.
But I was like, that's a 2-man crew. I'm a 1-man crew. I am not exerting myself like that.
Right. That's a whole lot of work.
This job will be here tomorrow.
Right. We'll see you later. We'll see you next time.
Right.
How was your weekend though?
It got rained out for the most part. Took the kids to the zoo late yesterday afternoon.
Right.
After the rain moved out.
Sick.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got a few pics and hung out with the kids and got them out of the house because they were in the house all day Saturday. So these little bastards were just pinned up,
bouncing off the walls.
Dude, Gibson was bouncing. Gibson for sure was bouncing off the walls.
Yeah.
So we took him to the zoo, let him walk around. Saturday rained all day, so we binge watched the show called Love Is Blind.
Okay.
So we binge watched that on Netflix. It was I think there's 6 seasons. We binge watched the latest season, and this girl on there had the audacity. No, just this one girl had the audacity to tell this dude they're supposed to be basing their relationship, like the whole premise is they're in these cubes and they go like on these dates and they ask questions, but they're not really supposed to say anything about what they look like because that's not part of the experiment.
Yeah, you don't know. It doesn't matter.
Love is blind. So you base a relationship on your interest, your what do you like, what do you don't like, what's your style of clothes, that kind of thing. Well, this girl asked the dude, she's like, have you ever been compared to a celebrity? He's like, yeah, actually I have. And she's like, "Oh, cool." She's like, "Yeah, me too." And he was like, who do they say you look like?" She goes, "Oh, some people say I look like Megan Fox." And he was like, "Megan Fox?" And I look ahead, I'm like, "This bitch is lying. This bitch is lying."
Wait, so
She
you can
look.
see her?
Oh yeah, we can see her.
So everybody, can you see the guys too? You
Oh,
can
we can
see
see the
everybody.
dudes too. Yeah, we just can't. They can't see each other.
Got it.
She looks like Megan Fox from here up.
From here, meaning what?
My eyes.
Okay,
From right below my eyebrows up, she looks like Megan Fox. Any brunette
forehead.
Yes.
Cool.
So eventually, when they finally, he proposes to her, blah, whatever.
Mhm.
Finally see each other, and it goes to a cut of him just sitting in the chair. She's like, "Yeah, she lied to me."
He straight said it, huh?
Yes.
She looked like Megan Fox. She looked like Red Fox.
Yeah.
Out here. You're like Sanford and Son.
I dude thought he was marrying Megan Fox and married a dump truck.
Wait, is that part of the deal? Like you have to get married at the end of the show?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fucked. Like, okay, in a perfect world, right? Like, love is blind to an extent, right?
Right, but you have to have a physical attraction,
Bro. How you like? There's a lot of nice people out there that are ugly as shit.
right?
You know that doesn't
Doesn't mean I'm gonna jump up and down on them.
That's it, man. Like I don't know.
You know what I mean?
There's somebody for everybody. I get that.
Right, and
They weren't all on the show together.
right. And bro, she was, man, like she was cool as shit in the box, so I can see where his attraction was to her. But
Mhm.
once they got out of the box, it's like all her insecurities came out, and like, "You only told me you loved me 2 times today. You didn't even give me a kiss today." I'm like, "Girl." So then Heather starts going, "You only gave me 3,500 kisses today. You didn't tell me you love me. You only told me you love me like 5 times today." I'm like, "If you don't shut up."
Right. If I said it once, I've said it 100 times.
1,000, 100,000 times a day.
Right. There'll be days where Lindsay and I say good morning and good night to each other, and that's it. We've had those days.
Oh yeah.
We were just too busy or whatever, or not too
Right.
busy to talk, but like we just are busy.
He was just like, he's like, "Look, my lip hurts. I had to work all day. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to,
What's this lip got to do with it?
I guess he hit his lip on something or bit his lip. Oh, he bit his lip.
I bit my lip.
Shit
I
hurt.
tell you I love you.
Right. So he ends up marrying her, but man, they some trifling ass shit on there, boy.
Hey man, you sign up for that kind of craziness.
The worst one, like it's pretty entertaining. It's really entertaining. But so after watching that
stuff,
so after that, we was like, well, let's go back and start watching season 1. Go back to season 1. There's this black dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Attractive dude, tall, dark, and handsome. Got him a damn good beard on him.
Okay.
He ends up proposing to this very pretty black girl. Just so happened they both are black. But what he didn't tell her before he proposed to her, and she said yes, is he used to date men, that he's bisexual. He says he doesn't, hey, I don't love people for what they look like. I love them for their heart and blah, blah, blah. So after they do their proposal, they go on this a week-long trip to the Dominican Republic or whatever, right? It's like a ride sea-doos, going scuba diving, they're just balling out. So he's like, he flips the script on her, and like he wants to tell her because he doesn't want to see where she stands on it. So she finally tells him, or he finally tells her. Of course she's floored or whatever, and
sure,
he flips out. And he's like, "Oh, nobody's ever gonna love me for me," and blah 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 blah. She's like, "Bruh," she's like, "You should have just told me off the rip." She's like, "No, you shouldn't have waited till." That's a huge thing,
right?
That'd be like falling in love with a transgender, and she doesn't tell you until.
Oh, buddy, I got them good eyes. I got LASIK too. You can't fool me, son. You cannot fool me on some trans shit. Not ever. I don't play make believe, son. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Bye, motherfucker. I don't care what you say.
So y'all might fool me.
Hey, listen. I've been in some countries where some people got fooled. I know that.
Damn.
Oh yeah, mad too. But be mad at yourself, man. Grab a
There's this
handful of wiener. I know what you're dealing with.
there's this other show that she watches, that 90 Day Fiance, and there's a transgender on there. She had the, I call him him. He had the full cut off, fake boobs, everything, blah
Mhm.
blah blah. Dude was hooking up with her and whatever, blah blah blah. And then she finally tells him, and he's Russian. He was like, I'm not attracted to transgenders.
Like
He
he
was
was. So
attracted.
was
You was like 6 months ago.
he?
What up,
Crazy.
Robert?
It
But
could
like,
never. Could never.
it's like crazy.
That's a perfect segue into what else we want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Well, all this these sports where transgender men are like what do you say? Not infiltrating, because like they're allowed to be in there by the organizations or whatever, but like they're transgender men playing in women's sports.
Hate it.
I hate it too.
Hate it.
I just it's not fair play, right?
No.
I mean, how can it be? The one I saw the other day was billiards. They were playing pool,
Mhm.
and I guess like I don't know. I don't know the rules for different stuff. 9 ball, however you play, like to find out who breaks. Like you hit the cue and first, you both hit the cue at the same time. I don't know. Whatever. It's like whoever gets the ball to the other end for closest gets to break. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, the trans dude hit the ball. Well, it's supposed to be a girl, right? But it's a guy.
Mhm.
He hits the
We'll call it
ball.
shim.
The other lady the real lady was like, just put her cue away and tried to shake his hand and was like, like you win, motherfucker. I'm not gonna play against you.
And that's how it should be.
That's the
Because
only way it's gonna stop.
if the organization isn't going to protect the real girls, the real women who are playing against these con artists,
Mhm.
they got to stand up for themselves. Like I
Somebody
shared a
else
thing.
famous
I
did
think
it.
I shared a thing yesterday. I don't know if it was true or not, but I mean, to my Serena Williams or Venus Williams, one of the two, just forfeited the match to a transgender.
Hmm.
I guess it's like, I don't know what kind of, if it was a tournament or something, but still, it's like, good on her. If it's true, good on her.
What's crazy is as good as so I think it's Serena. I don't think Venus plays anymore. It could be the other way around, but as good as she is, I think that probably the last ranked dude would probably still win.
Oh, it's happened.
And that's where
They
it does sound fair.
Serena and her sister played against two dudes that were very, very low ranked in a
Right.
doubles match, and the dudes smoked them.
It's
Right?
stamina, it's ability, it's recovery, it's all these things. Muscle, bone density, like these are real things. This is like
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Science proves there's only two genders.
the dude was like,
You can play pretend all you want. At the end of the day, your bone structure does not change.
I mean, that's real shit. Like believe what you want, man, but like I don't want to play make believe too. Like I don't like your psychosis or whatever it is. I don't want to be an asshole, but like I don't want to play along with it. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I shouldn't be forced to play. Like if you're into Mr. Rogers and you want to go land a make believe and all this stuff and just like decide that you want to be something different, cut your body parts off and like whatever. But we have to protect people. Like you see this where people are affirming their kids whenever they get like this, like, oh, they're like a minor when they want to have the transgender surgeries or whatever, and they're like allowing it. Like parents are allowing it. They should be
Not
in
me.
jail. They should be in fucking prison.
Not me.
That should be child abuse. Like if my daughter come home and she was like, I want to be a pirate, and if I cut her leg off, I'm affirming that she's a pirate, right? Like that's how crazy this shit sounds to me.
I saw a video and it said, this is why you don't let children pick their gender. Dude puts $10,000 stacked cash in front of his kid. He's like maybe 9, 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, and here's 3 Oreo cookies. Which one do you want?
I'm
He
taking the
said,
Oreos.
Oreos. He said, $10,000 cash or the Oreos. He said,
Right. The kid wants the
Oreos.
Oreos. He doesn't know he doesn't know how many Oreos he can get with $10,000.
Right.
Like he didn't know that.
But it's okay for if a 10-year-old to tell you that "Oh, I want to cut my pecker off because I think I'm a girl." Okay, no.
It's such a fleeting idea, right? Like, you just and then the next day he's like, "Oh, man, I was just kidding." It's
Right?
like, "Oh, I really wanna be a boy again." Like, well,
Yeah.
they threw your dick
Too
away, dude.
late.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
They don't save them. You imagine if the
I
daughter had
called
like
and asked, they don't
a
keep them.
whole a whole drawer full of little dicks.
He's like, "Oh, you want one?"
Is this one yours?
Well, they keep them on ice, right? They keep them on ice for, like, the trans women that want dicks.
Oh my
They just give
lord.
them those, you know?
Wow.
"Here, we've got
Hope,
this one."
hope you grow into it.
What a world we live in, dude.
It's terrible.
What a I don't know. It's absurd. Well, like this swimmer girl guy who was like dead last in men's division competes against women, and now he's a champion. It's like get out of here. I would have
Somebody just
power bombed.
and changing in the girls' locker room.
Oh,
No.
but I read an article today. There was a teacher got basically let go because he wouldn't let a little boy use a girl's room because he said the little boy was like, "Oh, I'm trans. I identify as a
No, you
little
ain't.
girl."
No, you ain't.
And the gym teacher was like, "Nah, bro, like, no." And like the parent got all freaked out, and this dude got like retired early or whatever because of it.
It's a
Chaos. I'm so
slippery
glad
slope we're
Kendra's
going
about to be out
down.
of school, bro.
I got 10 more years.
She graduates May 20th, and it is a wrap. Fuck school.
What else you got?
I don't know, man. I get fired up about that shit.
We could talk about this though the
I
entire
know.
time.
It's the same thing as like, people have their beliefs and all this. I don't know, man. But all I can do is speak for myself, and you can speak for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, this is just I don't know. We're just different, I guess.
I just know that if a dude tries going into a public bathroom that Lily's in, tell me, "Oh, I'm trans," you about to get your ass. You're a dead man walking because I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, I don't like. I agree with that sentiment, right? Like, if anyone tried to follow my children or my wife or anybody, or you know what I mean, like that's a problem, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
It's just amplified when it's that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Because
man.
especially when you know, you can kill somebody, be out in 20 years, but you can rape and be a pedophile, and you can be out in 6 months.
Oh yeah,
Or
the
that
punishment
was
is
a
not
that was a
fair.
bad comparison. You could sell drugs,
Yeah,
be a drug dealer, and
right.
get 20 years, but you can rape or be a pedophile and get out in
Yeah,
6 months.
it's kind of crazy. There definitely needs to be some kind of reform in that regard, for
Oh yeah.
sentencing and stuff like that. I mean, it's always been chaos, especially with like marijuana charges. Like, get the fuck out. What are we talking about?
Anybody who is locked up for a marijuana charge needs to be let out today.
Well, probably when it becomes like federal, if it ever becomes federally legal, then maybe they will. But until then, and I
That
don't know that
is
that'll happen.
that shit's
But
dumb.
yeah, I agree. Like nonviolent offenses, and when it comes to stuff like that, what are we doing, man?
Because you're selling weed to somebody who's got anxiety or has pains and ailments.
Right? It's like, how do all those people feel? They've been locked up for all this time, and then all of a sudden these states make it legal, and so like Lindsay can go down to the store any day of the week and buy whatever the fuck she wants,
Mm-hmm.
from the greenery, and it's no big deal. But this dude's out here slinging pounds, and it's a problem.
Right.
They never kill nobody. People get killed over weed, but
Right.
like nobody gets killed like by weed.
Correct.
I don't think. Never heard of it.
Robert Villa says, "I identify as a silverback gorilla."
I mean, that's the new shit.
Funny fact: silverback gorillas have the smallest penis compared to body size of all primates. So you
Whoops.
might
You
not
injecting,
want
my friend, or was that just a bad guess? Like,
I identify as a well-hung orangutan.
all right. I wonder what that is like as for like dick to body ratio for animals. Like, who's
Straight up.
packing the meat the most?
Who the hell's out there? Who out there measuring shit? Y'all hold that whale still. I gotta.
It probably is a whale, right? Sperm whales got the largest dong, or is that just the biggest animal?
Gotta be. I mean, they name one a sperm whale. You know that bastard's pumping.
bro, slinging the grease.
Yes, sir. No wonder the damn sea's so salty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was salt water. It's nasty. I fucking know, man. Couldn't be me, dog.
wow. Was that out there measuring dicks?
Huh? Yeah, dude.
What?
Animal dicks? Never.
Oh, for sure.
Horse? Yeah, horse works, Robert. Yeah, you could be a horse.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Little baby mule.
Yeah, you gotta do
Well,
something.
speaking of Robert, he does his podcast,
Mm-hmm.
right? Sitting ringside
Sitting
every
rings.
week. He does it every week. I don't know, Robert, do you do it from your personal page, or you do it from the Fight Book MMA page? I can't remember.
I think I want to say it's Fight Book, but I think he promotes on both, maybe.
Okay. Well, the MMA group, if you're into MMA or any combat sports altogether, join the Fight Book MMA group. But he does a podcast on there, and it's called Sitting Ringside. So one of the guys on there has to step away because of his job for the next couple months, and he messaged me yesterday and wants me to fill in for him. So
Cool.
I'm gonna take my wannabe podcaster ass over to an MMA podcast, and I'll be podcasting 2 times a week.
Oh, I thought you were breaking up with me. I didn't know what was happening.
Never. The hell's wrong with you?
Robert trying to steal my fucking boo thing. What's up with that?
So hopefully I get on there. Robert can send you the link every now and then so you can join in, and
I'll tune in. I don't know if I got much to add. I don't know a whole lot about some of these like offshoot promotions or just like lower tiered promotions.
I don't know shit about fuck, boy. I just be adding to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try. Like, oh, he looks tough. I don't know.
That's how I was watching that bare knuckle this past weekend. I didn't know none of these motherfuckers. I'm like, all I know is them bitches hit hard.
Really? Those were the same dudes? They don't have a big roster.
The only
Most of
one
those
I
guys
knew
were
was
dudes we
JDS.
watched. Really?
Yeah, that was the only one I knew.
Well, you're just telling on yourself, Robert. He's not paying attention when he takes these photos. Because these are all people that fought at the live event we went to.
That dude with the beard didn't fight?
No, Chase, that the co-main did not. But Chase was there. He was sitting to our left.
Okay.
Yeah. He was there with all the other killers that were just hanging out.
Okay.
But yeah, all the other
only caught the last 2 fights, the co-main and the main.
Yeah, I went back and watched them.
Can I go back now and watch it on Kick?
I don't know. It was there it was about 3 in the morning. It was there.
I heard it was some good fights on there.
There was some good fights. There was some. It was a flying knee that was nasty.
Oof.
Yeah, there was some good fights.
Did you watch the? I didn't watch none of the UFC because when I went to switch over, it was already off. I'm like,
it started early. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would it start so early?
Another country.
Was it? I thought it was in Vegas.
That's a guess. I don't know.
Could
have conflicted with something else. Well, then Jake Paul was fighting Saturday night too, so they might. It might have been.
I
can't imagine the UFC would step down from competing head to head.
I wouldn't think so.
Although it was a fight night too. It's not like it was a pay-per-view.
Was it a Rising Strike or something like that?
It was a strike, yeah.
Did he win?
I don't know. I didn't catch any of it.
I couldn't see none of the post like results.
All I see is like only time I know there's fighting happening is like Robert comes up on my feed and it says early stoppage. So that's how I know that there's a fight going on. It's like every card.
These dudes will be flat out, arms out their sides, looking like Jesus Christ on the ground, dead. and Robert will be like, early stoppage. Like, what are you watching?
Yeah. Theater. It's fun.
Hit him again.
Yeah. That bro, how good is JDS? Like,
bro, he's a tank. That is a well put man. To be at his age, shape he's in, dude, he put on a clinic.
Did you see his like post fight or like in the cage when he was talking?
Yeah, he told somebody pretty much shut up. It's his fight.
Oh, it was Chase. He came in the ring trying to hype up a fight.
JDS, what he would fuck him up.
Yeah, he had that puncher's chance against Beard. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Spartan was cutting him up with every punch.
That jab
'Cause
was just keeping him away.
And then within that last minute, old boy just went to swinging damn lunch boxes, and he caught him with one.
He did. Took a couple
And
more
but
after
when he
that.
did, it looked like you hit a kid with a concrete block.
It was nuts because he was lunging forward when he swung it too.
Oh yeah, but when he hit, he went straight back. Oh, his head was up against the cage, and old boy just teed off on him again. I'm like, God, stop it!
How you do that to that man in his hometown?
Oh,
Like,
I know. I felt so bad for him, bro, because they were so cheering for him so much. I'm like,
oh yeah, a
hell
third
yeah,
of
he's
that
gonna.
place was there because of him.
He was hyped up, had the crowd hyped up. I mean, he was piecing him up. I was like, this ain't gonna last much longer. And then, ding dong,
Bro, what I love about that promotion is like it's not like there's not a lot of money in that promotion, right? Like as far as like
payouts.
well, I don't know about fighter payouts, but I just mean like production value. Like there's not a lot of money for production. It appears, you know.
Hell no! You see how dark it was in that mug?
Right, it's dark.
They said turn off every light,
yeah.
even
What I like
even
about
the stair lights.
is it feels like Jorge took backyard brawls, backyard fighting, and brought it into a cage in front of people. That's what it feels
Right.
like. You know what I mean? Like it's real, it's gritty,
Like he took what he did back in Miami with Kimbo,
right,
and put it inside a cage and put it inside a.
uh-huh.
But I love the whole aspect of bare knuckle MMA
It's cool.
because
Interesting.
You know, because they said you can get tighter grips on chokes. You can jiu-jitsu's better. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't allow for opponents to like hold the wrist for too long because usually the glove would stop your hand from slipping up the person's hand, but now there's no glove, so like it's harder to keep a grip on someone's wrist.
Yep.
It changes every aspect of the fight game.
You fell in love with Muay Thai.
Oh, dude! When I saw that, I was like, bro, because jiu-jitsu's fine, wrestling's cool, whatever. You know what I mean? That's no big deal. But I want to see motherfuckers trade shots. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
stand and bang. That's what I want to see.
And Muay Thai is where it's at.
And that's it. That's what they do.
There's no throwing. There's no grappling.
Kicks and punches.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
What else do you need?
That's it. I just don't know where to find it. You know,
Amazon Prime. That's where we watch it.
Beside that promotion, like there's other like strictly Muay Thai promotions.
Oh yeah.
And they probably come on at weird times and weird subscription services or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'd love to find it.
It's pretty entertaining.
There's a pay-per-view coming up.
$299, right? Or $300.
The end of the month, though. I thought I saw that there was like 3 fight nights in a row before the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably at the end. Let me pull it up right now. Yeah, $299. Actually, no, it's this week. I take it back.
$299 this weekend, right?
$299, and then there's 4 fight nights in a row. 4 fight nights in a row before UFC 300.
Okay.
Yeah, $299 is this weekend. Yeah, that's O'Malley and Vera too.
So Robert said you can watch one fight night on Friday mornings for Muay Thai. They stream it live on their YouTube.
Friday mornings. I'd be having a job and shit. Like, I'll have to catch the replay. If it's on YouTube, there's probably replays and stuff. Dude, $299 card is so sick.
Yeah, because 300 is whack as fuck.
You think?
It's not. I thought
we talked about it. Let's talk about it again.
I just thought they'd have a lot more bangers on there than they do.
Couple titles. You know, I heard Holloway was out of that fight, but he's not.
Who?
Holloway, Max Holloway. I heard that Justin Gaethje fight. I heard he was out of it, but he's not.
Okay.
Well, he's not on this card anyway. I haven't heard any more about it. Maybe it was an old freaking article.
You know how they be doing.
I don't know. I like both these cards. I think they're sick. I would have liked a different main event for 300.
Yes.
Jamal Hill and Alex Pereira, but
I wish it had been John Jones versus Aspinall, or
that'd be cool. Or
Jones versus Stipe.
Stipe would be cool.
I wish it would have been all the champions fighting on one card. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean there is 2 title fights. So they're the main and co-main.
Because you remember at UFC 100, every champion fought that night.
Yeah, I remember that. Was that
That
Brock or was he on
oh
200?
yeah, no, he was on that.
He was on 100. Was Connor on 200 then maybe?
I think so.
Yeah.
Either or,
God.
that shit was so dope.
When's the Connor fight? When's he gonna fight? What's his name? Why can't I think of his name?
I don't know, but I'm speaking of Connor. Did you see the
no.
video of Chuck Liddell falling off his boat?
Fell off whose boat? He fell off Connor's
Connor's.
boat?
Yes.
Shit, I'm surprised Connor let him on the boat.
Fell off that damn yacht. He was at the front of that bitch. And he was doing something, and you just see him.
I'm the
Looking
king
like
of
my
the
ass.
world. No, you
Looking
ain't.
like my ass out there. Bloop, bloop. Had to pull his
He got
ass up.
fucking sea legs, boy.
It was so funny.
I don't know why I can't think of that dude's name. Mike? Is it Mike? What's his name?
Mike who?
The dude Connor's fighting. They were on Tough together. They were coaches.
Mike
Mike?
Chandler?
Chandler.
Michael
Hey,
Chandler.
When's that fight supposed to happen?
Who knows?
They said it was going to be like UFC 300. Connor was in the testing pool. Blah blah blah.
You know who will not be fighting anymore?
Who?
Kelsey.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Announced today that Jason Kelsey will be retiring from the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, that's it. Storied career. 7-time Pro Bowler. 1-time Super Bowl
when
winner.
he was a walk-on at college.
No shit. Where'd he go to college at?
Cincinnati.
Okay. Good for
Then
him.
he got his brother there.
Oh, really? Travis went there too.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Cincinnati. I mean, it's crazy. Did you watch the presser?
No.
Did you see any of the video? Did you see any of the clips? I mean, it was emotional, big time, and as you should be, right? Like,
Right.
I would be too. But
I think he took the advice of Shaq when he was on Shaq's podcast.
what did Shaq tell him?
Shaq told him, he said, "Hey man," he said, "you got the ring, you got your wife, you got your kids." He's like, "You have nothing to prove." He said, "Go spend time with your family." He said, "I spent my whole life playing." He's like, "I live in a big house by myself." He said, "I don't have my wife no more. I don't have my kids." He said, "It's
Where'd they
lonely."
go? Where does
Well,
wife and kids go?
they're all grown. They're all grown now.
Oh, that's what they
But
do.
him and his wife split, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. Like all those things are cool. Like he's got all those accolades, right? And he's done so much as a football player. But what if you just like this? What if you just still like the game? What if you still love playing? Like it's okay.
Right.
I think he does. I think his body is giving up on him. Like
Right.
even Travis did the same thing.
Like when.
But I think he does. I think what's tough for him is he doesn't want to stop playing football.
Right.
But he's like, I really should. Like, and he's got other things. I would venture to say that he makes close to the same amount of money on that podcast as he does
playing
football. Yeah, playing football. So
that podcast is so funny.
I don't listen to it, but
he's good.
Yeah,
he carries the podcast for sure.
That makes sense. Fuck Travis. I don't know the guy, but since Kansas City, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, but I mean, good on him. He's retired. He went the way he wanted to.
Had a great career.
He said there was one point in the presser where he said Nick Foles had the biggest dick in the locker room. The most fragile fucking bones, though. Like,
got all them bones with the biggest one.
It's the one you don't fucking need. Play football. Fucking goof.
Well, damn! If we'd have known that, we could have still sent him out there to play for us.
Right.
Y'all better get him hard. He gonna have to walk on it.
Fucker throws a dime and gets his ribs broken in the fucking the second game of the season.
Yeah.
Oh, it was against the Chiefs too when that happened, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It was.
So, oh shit, we're gonna be all right. No, there goes our season.
No, bring up Minshew mania.
Right.
I mean, it worked out, right? We salvaged a decent season.
Yeah.
Didn't go anywhere. I mean, but it was fun to watch.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Tapped that at Legacy Ale Works last Thursday night.
Oh yeah. Tell us about it.
Let me down, man. I thought you were gonna come out. Fucking suck, bro.
My bad.
You got you, Joaquin, all these people. "Oh, thanks for you never invite me." Oh. And then what? I invite you fucks and you don't come out.
I totally didn't get the message
It's okay.
in that group chat, but also I wasn't feeling good and Heather was sick, so
It happens. They missed a good time.
she still don't feel like damn great.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She said
We had a good time.
she said she was up every hour last night coughing. And she was complaining earlier about how tired she was. I said, well, bring your ass home.
I mean, rest.
Put them kids in the bathtub, let them wash their little asses, go to bed.
R&R.
Straight up.
It was cool. So the bar we go to, this bar Legacy L works. I mean, it's one we frequent a lot. Well, they have a private room now that they did an addition, and they're hosting events, live music. This past week they had comedy show. My friend Jesse J. Paul Polish hosts. She MCs, does a few minutes, and then she brings up like 3 or 4 comics, and they do their thing or whatever. And it's just really cool. Like it's kind of like you're at a comedy show, but you're actually at a bar, and it's a private room, so it's fun. We got to sit right up front on the couch, just chilling, hanging out.
There you go.
Um,
How were the acts?
oh shoot, it was like hit or miss. Like J Paul, she's always funny. I love watching her stuff. The second girl, it was someone that she knew that was in town from LA. Right.
Okay.
We all were like, oh shit, an LA comic, like this is gonna be great. Wrong. Like,
So the reason why she was in Jacksonville.
So she's from Jacksonville. And I don't want to shit on her, right? Like, I'm sure someone thinks she was funny. Like, no one there thought she was funny. Like, I shouldn't say that. I didn't hear many laughs, is what I'll say. I think she didn't read the room. You didn't realize you're not in LA anymore.
Right.
And she basically was like,
what works in LA won't work here.
No, it was basically like fuck Florida is how it felt. Like, your governor's shit, you can keep him.
Bitch, your state is shit. The fuck you talking about?
I'm just covering my mouth because I'm like, this isn't my time to talk. She's a comedian. Like, give her, like, I'm thinking it's gonna get funnier, right? Like, it's got to. It starts off like this. It's got to get funny, you know?
Right.
And it's just more of the same, beatnik bullshit. It was Taylor Swift material, and it was just basically like,
you're in the South. Everybody
Yeah.
down here loves Taylor Swift.
That's how it felt. It felt like it was just like attack, and it just wasn't funny, man. I don't know. I mean, she was selling it, but nobody was buying it.
Right.
So we're like, next, like, hook this chick. Somebody throw a light at her, like, get her off the stage. But it was J. Paul's friend. I don't, whatever. But the rest of the lineup, I laughed so fucking hard. There was one comedian who's on tour. Giannis Pappas. You heard that name? Giannis.
Sounds.
He does
familiar.
a lot of the podcast circuits with Rogan and all these guys.
Okay.
He tours with him. He's opening for him. Super funny. And then there was a Jamaican girl. She was so funny. And then they ended with a dude. It's this older gentleman. It's so funny. He was talking about showering with his old lady. Oh my god, it was so fucking funny. I'm not gonna try his bits, but it was funny.
Have you ever watched Kill Tony?
Yeah. Yep.
You got 1 minute.
Right.
That shit is so funny.
Oh yeah, be funny or you're gonna get shit on.
Straight up.
And that's how it should be. You got to earn this shit. If you ain't funny, you're not gonna make it.
What's the comedy club that Joe Rogan owns?
The one in Austin?
Yeah.
The Mothership.
The Mothership. That's it.
The Comedy Mothership. I believe that's his. I think he's talking about opening another one.
Really?
Yeah. Because if you got money, do whatever the fuck you want.
Getting that much damn money. God almighty.
Oh yeah, he's getting money. So while I was at Legacy, went in to take a piss. When's like the worst time to try to strike up a conversation with another man?
When I had my dick in my hand.
Bro, tell me why this dude was over my shoulder wanting to talk.
Oh,
bro, that's
my job.
Like. That's
only I can do that.
I'm like I'm a shy bladder pisser guy, right? Like, I'm not the guy that just walks in there and just starts pissing everywhere. That's just not my move. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Give me a second. This guy comes out of the other, there's like a private bath private, like a water closet inside the bathroom, right? Like he comes out of there, and I'm got my back to him, but maybe he saw me walk in. He was like, "Hey, I know this is like a really weird time to talk to you." And I'm like, "Yeah, for sure it is." Like, and he goes, "I think I know you." I'm like, "I don't think you do." I was like, "I'm pretty sure you don't." He's like, "Oh yeah, you look familiar."
Well,
Did you
last
go
time
to
somebody said that, they were like, "Hey, aren't you on a Saucey podcast?"
Yeah, that one. I was like, "Oh yeah." He asked me to go to Wolfson or some shit. Like he thought we went to school together.
No, sir.
And I was like, "Nah, bro." And he's like, "Oh, all right, man. Well, I'll see you later." I'm like, "Bro, shut the fuck up and get away from me."
I'm trying to concentrate, bro.
Like I literally got pissy. Like this is the gayest shit I could ever do.
The only time I've ever said anything to anybody is when we were flying out, either flying to or flying back from Idaho, and I went to to one of the damn airport restrooms, and this dude's he's taking a piss in the thing at the urinal, and his backpack's like his back thing is done. As I walked by, I was like, "Hey man, your back pockets on your backpack is undone," and I just walked right into the urinal. So he's like, he doesn't even look like my way. That he goes, "Why the fuck are you pissing right next to me?" I was like, "The last time I checked, motherfucker, I could piss anywhere I want."
So open urinal.
So he just fucking zips and fucking beats it on out. I was like, "Bro, I will beat your ass with my dick in my hand."
Like anybody tries to hear a little pecker, bro? Like who
Yeah.
cares?
You
That's weird.
motherfucker.
What
Oh,
if
I
you
was
didn't
so
have a
pissed.
pecker?
As soon as I walked out, I went and told Heather. I think you can believe this shit.
Should have just like
Slumped
undid
his
the
ass
rest of his
right there.
backpack. Yeah, you just
I
undo all
just
of his
slumped his
zippers.
ass. Yeah.
What a weirdo. What a weird thing to say. I mean, that is strange. Was there other
I was like,
urinals farther away?
I mean, it was, yeah, but I had to piss.
I'm gonna exert my dominance.
Why are you, bitch? I will piss on your shoe. You better ask Scooter.
He'd be like, "Yo, fuck you." Say, he says, "Why are you pissing right next to me?" It's like, "Well, because you're in the stall I wanted, you fuck."
Because I can't piss with you.
All right, I'm gonna piss on you. That is strange though. Like if there's other urinals open further down, like
What
don't
a
be
dude
weird.
walks in.
Don't be weird.
Hey, man,
What?
you drive a Jeep?
Hey, look at this. I
Jeep
drive a
things.
Ford F-150. Look at this.
Hey, man, you want a dog?
It's so weird. What a weird. Like the guy could have talked to me outside the restroom. We're in the same bar.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not going anywhere. Just catch me outside.
there's no exit
How
in
about
here.
that?
I have to come back out into the main area. Like
Yeah.
catch me then, bro. Like I don't know. That shit's so weird.
It is.
But we had a good night. It was fun.
What'd you do
Like,
Friday night?
Fuck, I don't know.
I can't remember what I did either.
Did we hang? Oh Jesus! How old are we? I don't even remember what we did.
Mm-mm.
I think we played video games. No,
Probably Call of Duty.
I mean it sounds
Try-
like.
I gotta get my shit up tonight, boy.
Oh, you didn't play last night?
None.
No.
I worked on editing those photos, and then that was it.
We ended up
Watch a
going to Twin Peaks.
Oh, I saw that on your snap.
Faux dinner. You ever been?
Oh, that's right. Billy. He said we drank and played Call of Duty.
Right, that makes sense.
Remember I put like 10 beers in that one pitcher and drank it.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Good times. Good times.
Have you ever been to Twin Peaks?
I think I played with them on Saturday. Are you talking about a restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
They have one in Orlando before we got one here.
I have never been to one, no.
Okay, you got to check it out, dude.
How's the food?
Their menu is so dope. Like I expected like a few things, you're pretty standard. I expected like a Chili's menu maybe, or like some beat
basic ass shit.
Applebee's. Yeah, like that's what burgers and couple different things. This fucking menu, bro. They had all kinds of shit on this menu. They got billionaire bacon.
What the hell is that?
You ever had $1 Million bacon from First Watch?
No.
What? Brother, you're not living.
Apparently I need to.
You're not living. I think is it First Watch has it, and I think does Maple Street. Maybe Maple Street has it too.
What about the bacon from that Brazilian steakhouse?
That bacon's dope too, like candied bacon. It's very similar. It's very similar.
Okay.
I mean, it's sweet. It's got a little heat to it. It's so good. So they have that. They have like all your burgers, your weird chicken, Nashville hot chicken sandwiches, all kinds of stuff, salads. Like it's a dope menu. I was surprised, but that's fuck the menu. Their beer is the coldest beer in the United States, bro. Like
I saw you. Says the best Modelo
they keep
something.
it. They even have a screen when you walk in. It tells you how cold their beer is currently, and it's like 29.7 degrees. Boom,
Let's go.
and they bring it to you in a mug, and it's in a 29-degree mug, and the fuck, it's frosty. It's like a beer slushy at first, like when you get it. Just got that little glacier on top, you know. Like you can see, and then the polar ice caps start to melt, and the beer starts to
That's what I do when she brings out some good food and I try it for the first time. I'm like,
do a little shimmy,
that little Winnie the Pooh action,
a
boy.
little happy food dance. Oh, you squeeze a little lime on top, and the ice starts to melt. Oh fuck!
Son,
They
where's it
bring-
at?
It's on Kernan and Atlantic, right there in that little shopping plaza.
Colonel, where like
The service
Coles and
road.
everything is.
Yep. You know
Bet.
where Longhorn is?
Mhm.
Right next door, and right in between Longhorn and Jollibee. It used to be that Cinco de Mayo Mexican
Who's watching these kids? We got a date night coming up.
dog. That I was surprised. I mean, all of the waitresses were very attentive. I mean, I don't know if you know the deal, right? Like it's like lumberjacks. Girls, like they're dressed in like flannel and short shorts and boots, and it's like Hooters, but like lumberjacks.
Okay. It's
You know
like
what I'm saying?
Hooters,
Like,
but
that's-
respectable.
Like that's the vibe. Yeah, like respectfully, I'm looking. Okay. And that's the idea. They know what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they're working for tips.
Sure. And I'll give it to you. But yeah, we went out there and had a good meal, had some good beers, like good atmosphere. Like place was clean. It was huge. Have you ever been in it when it was Cinco de Mayo in that restaurant?
I think one time.
So I mean, they gutted it because it's nothing. It has a huge bar right in the middle of the place.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just the whole layout's completely different. Like, I don't know why they didn't just tear the fucking building down because it doesn't look anything like it used to. So, but yeah, you got to check it out. I mean, if you do, let me know. We will go with you.
Yeet. They got chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
Sign me up.
They got wings, burgers. They got a couple steaks. They got something for everybody in there. Tons of
yeah.
appetizers. Good beer selection too. And they have Modelo on draft. So
That's a bonus
it is.
because a lot of places don't have that.
Hmm?
Oh, they do, huh?
Yeah, they have Twin Peaks Brewing Company, I guess, or they have like 3 different beers.
I'll try them all.
They had a Naughty Brunette, KNOTTY.
Okay.
Naughty Brunette. Yeah, it's a good ale. 22 ounces, getting pretty tipsy. I did not drive home last night.
I was gonna ask you, like when you and her go out, who drives, you or her?
I drive there, she drives home.
Okay.
Because it would be illegal for me to drive home if we go
Heather drives everywhere. She don't ever ask me to drive.
Doesn't bother you? Not that she wants to drive, but like you don't. Wouldn't you rather drive or no?
Shit. It all depends, really.
This mother-
Like, I guess I drive all day anyway.
right?
Like, it's a nice to have a break from
I
driving.
get that. Yeah.
And she doesn't mind. Like if I was younger, I would feel like I was like being fucking demasculated,
Mhm.
taking my masculinity stripped from me or whatever. Like,
Right.
well, I'm the fucking man. I need to drive.
Sure.
Now I'm like, shit. That means I get a drink.
Right. So that's how it happens. Because I'm not a good passenger. Like I can't relax. Huh? No, I had I don't know if my anxiety is like next level. I'm like, oh no, you brake, do this, do that, brake, don't brake, whatever. I'm just a bad passenger, man. So I gotta drive. The only way I can be a passenger is if I've been drinking, and I know I shouldn't drive.
The only thing is if I'm passenger, I have to look at my phone
Mm-hmm.
because if I don't, I'll get car sick.
No shit.
Yeah, that's
You'd
the
think
only
it'd be
thing.
the other way. Like looking at your phone would make you sick.
I gotta focus on what I'm looking at on my phone,
Okay.
so
Car sick, bandit. Kendra's like that. She gets car sick easy, but only in the back seat.
Lily does too.
Yeah. I'm like, well, go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Well,
Good
it's the
night,
same thing. Like if Lily's on her iPad, she's in the car, like when we go on trips.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta tell her, remember, every now and then you gotta quit looking at an iPad and just look out the window so your body knows where it's going. It plays a trick on your brain.
Mm.
Oh, okay. She'll do that for a little bit, and then she'll start watching her iPad again. But every now she's like, I don't feel so good. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, so like that's one of the things that we have to keep in mind is like wherever we're going, like what we drive, because she's more than likely going to be driving us back. So we have to take not my cars because she doesn't want to drive my cars.
Shit, the other day, I'm pretty sure, I'm surprised I didn't get backhanded, but we were going to the funeral, right? So we stopped in a Kangaroo because I had to get me a Monster and I had to get her some cough drops.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her where the funeral home was. Like it was, it's at Cedar Bay Funeral Home. It's down the road, right across where you turn to go to across from Hungry Howie's, blah blah blah, New Berlin. She go, okay. So if you tell her like, if you try to like tell her again, it's like she gets pissed. Like, I know where the fuck I'm going, because she even made that comment. She's like, I grew up in Oswego. I'm okay. You know where you're going then. All right. As soon as we pull out a fucking Kangaroo, she hangs a right instead of hanging a left. I was like, where are you going? She's like, oh shit. And she just spun that Lexus.
Whip it.
Oh yeah. I was like, atta girl.
No shit.
She's like, oh no. I was thinking Cedar Bay on Main Street. My
So why did you almost get backhanded?
Don't take them. No, let me take them fucking keys, girl.
Why'd you almost get backhanded? Did you say something?
Oh no.
Oh.
She just don't like being corrected.
Oh, okay. I get that. Most people don't.
Right.
I mean, me, bro. If I'm wrong, tell me. You know what I mean?
Me too.
If I need to know some shit, tell me.
Yeah,
I might not receive it. I might
like
not
a dog. Yeah,
it.
let me know.
But yeah, like I would rather
spank my ass, put my nose in it.
For real, spank me,
Daddy. Oh,
you ever be with somebody who's like into spanking?
Like spanking me?
No, I mean, listen, no judgments, maybe, but like,
no,
just in general, like, either way, I'm not
girl. I mean, I think every girl likes being spanked for some reason.
What is that?
If not, they're going to.
Like it or not, it's happening.
Like it or not, I'm putting my paw print on that thing.
That sounds illegal the way I just said it, though.
Ready
with
or not, here it comes.
Consent. No, but okay, the other way. Like, have you been with girls who are like
trying to pawn some butt cheek? Oh well,
that's so weird to me.
Why?
Because it's like, all right, in the right setting, and like,
have you not?
No, I haven't.
You're such a liar.
No, I'm not lying. I don't lie. I don't know if I didn't know this about me. I don't lie.
So you've never spanked a girl's ass ever?
No, I absolutely have spanked a girl's ass. Like smacked a girl's ass. I'll say that.
Like, what are we talking about? Like during sex or just like in general?
But during sex.
Okay.
Like obviously smacking ass is part of it, right?
Right.
If your partner's into that, cool. What I'm talking about is like over the knee, role play.
Oh hell!
I've been bad.
Oh,
me.
Yeah, no, never.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, never.
To me, that seems a little fucking weird.
It seems a little sus.
But I guess that's what fetishes are, right? They're just weird. They're weird.
Right.
That's why they're called fetishes. But to me, I'm like, what are we pretending? Because only like adolescents get spanked when they're in trouble. Like this is crossing lines. I don't like it.
Right.
This feels a little weird.
What about the whole like girls who want to call you daddy?
Pass.
Yeah.
Hard
weird.
Pass. Yeah, don't call me that. There's one girl that calls me that, and she's my daughter.
Call me Poppy.
It's just figure out something else. It's not that. Like
depending on how horny I am, call me Big Poppy.
Lindsay don't like her dad, so she don't want to call me that.
Oh, I'll bet.
So it's all good. We're good.
Never just call me Scooter.
That's weird. I don't know, man. There's like a few girls who girls who like say your name during sex.
Nah.
Like that shit's not real, I don't think.
Oh, that's all fucking stage.
Right, but when you see that, you see girls who do that, oh Jimmy or whatever the fuck, you know, like that's not real. Like,
nah.
People don't talk like that. Like you're been having sex and you'd be like, oh Heather. Like no one does that. Like I could never say that shit. Like, Oh yeah, right there, Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay, here I go.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh.
she would probably like fuck right off. She'd be like,
Lindsay, you want
I'm
this
leaving.
Muscatool?
Like, actually, I don't. You can go in the other room, you fucking weirdo.
Go play Call of Duty, you fucking lame ass.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. Not fetishes, man. Peeing and all that weirdness. Bro, get out of here.
This shit's so fucking weird. I'm just trying to get in there, get down to brass tacks, and let's go.
Let's get down to business.
Yeah.
Don't mess around, huh?
Mm-mm.
It feels sometimes like I guess maybe like the longer you be with somebody and like the more sex you have with someone, like you find yourself doing like the same moves, like the same rotation of things.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you do it this way, and then like after a few minutes we do it this way, and then we finish this way. It's like that's just your routine. You know what I mean?
You know what feels good.
Right.
You know what works for her. She knows what works for you.
Yeah. It's taken me 15 years. I figured it out.
Lie to me. Tell me how deep I'm really not.
My favorite is when she's like, "Oh, that hurts." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
You a damn lie. We had goddamn kids. Don't tell me this shit hurts.
Hold on, mine hasn't had kids, but
well, mine has C-sections, so we all good there.
Yeah, but I'm like, come on. Just say it's uncomfortable. Just say your back hurts. I don't know. Say something else.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend. You ain't gotta boost my ego. I don't give a shit. We're married.
Yeah. I got your shit on contract.
That's the way I feel. You ever had sex with a dirty girl?
Haven't we all?
But like, no, like physically dirty. Like, okay, I won't say like you didn't know that maybe she wasn't as clean as you thought maybe she was. Like maybe she had some lint in her belly button or something like this.
I'm trying to think if I remember some damn Jiffy feet or something.
Yeah. I had sex with a girl. She had dirt in her butt crack. Yeah. But I'm a good sport, dude. What do you do? You know, just try to blow
what
it
about
off.
what if? What if?
Blow on it, try to make it go away.
What if?
I'm not rude.
You bend her over and you see old toilet paper roll, little toilet paper ball,
little
butt. Yeah.
I mean, A for effort.
She tried.
He tried. Good for you.
Oh man!
Shout out to Wet Wipes for coming through. You know what I mean?
Keep them in my truck, boy.
Like that anymore.
No.
Can you imagine back in like the 1800s or whatever? Like they didn't do. What did they do? What did they just splash
spread their
water?
cheeks and fucking hope for the best.
That's it, dude. Just squat between two ankles. And
I've surveyed a many woods, and I can teach you the trick how to make you a little makeshift shitter.
I mean, I hope I never need to.
Hey, you never know with this damn new election coming up, son. We might be damn roughing it.
My body knows when I'm
home. AT&T went down for a day. People are losing their fucking minds.
That's true.
Let that power grid go off.
Son. All these abandoned cars.
These motherfuckers won't know how to make a fire. They won't know how to hunt. They won't know how to grow.
Me either. I don't know how to grow food.
Just put a seed in and put some water on and see what happens.
Okay. There's sand in my yard. What are you talking about? We live in Florida, dude. You just dig down, it's sand. What grows in sand?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Nothing. Robbing and stealing. We're pillaging.
The San Francisco way.
We are pillaging. Sorry, neighbors.
Bro, what you got?
I'm going. All these little. You know what? I came home from work early today, and I've never been here when the middle school gets out. Bro, fuck these kids. I'm honestly. All these motherfuckers come walking through my yard. All of them.
What?
They just in a little fucking height line, little line leader, fucking. Just kid after kid, just walking through the yard, tromping through the driveway, right through the neighbor's yard. And then here come the parents, like they don't see it. Yeah, like it's no big deal. They're not in the yard. The parents are in the street,
but the kids are in the yard.
But the kids are in the yard. I'm like,
we don't walk that door. You better get the fuck up out my yard.
Turning my sprinklers on next time, dog. Matter of fact,
set them to come on whenever they get dropped.
Yeah, bus lets out. Guess what? Y'all getting wet.
Give them that wet work.
Son of a! I was like, what the fuck is like? Hey, listen, little kids running down the street. There's no sidewalks in my neighborhood, so that probably plays a factor.
Huge.
Where are they gonna walk? But like, if your parents are with you, just walk in front of them. Like they walk in the street. Have a little sense,
Yo.
I mean, I bet
Yeah,
they ain't walking through their own damn yard.
idiots.
Mother, get off my friggin' grass. What's that do from Friday?
Yeah.
I've
Dude's out there-
officially become an old man.
Dude's out there watering fucking concrete.
Get off my grass.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Get
Yeah.
off my lawn.
That dragon lady came over here today.
This shit's so funny.
That movie Gran Turismo is so crazy. Dude, there's slurs in that movie.
He was such a racist in that movie.
God, what a weird movie. Good. I mean, it was okay.
Oh yeah.
His movies are weird though. The older he got, the weirder they got. You see The
Oh, yeah.
Mule?
Fuck. I don't think so.
You need to watch that. It's a pretty good movie. It's weird as shit though. He becomes a drug mule and he's like 80. Just driving his pickup truck.
Just shoving shit up his ass?
No, he's just his pickup truck. He's just moving weight for some cartel or whatever.
I want to say I've seen previews for it. I
think
can't remember
he may
why
have
he was
directed
doing
it. It might have been like a movie he directed and starred in or whatever, which is such a strange dynamic. Like,
I'm making movies for me to fucking continue
it's
acting.
like, I really need me to do this in this scene. Like, hey you, hey me, Clint Eastwood, do better.
Who wants to come over here and suck old man's dick?
Oh, that's from the Righteous Gemstones.
Old brother Billy, or what his name is?
That dude is so fucking funny. Did you ever go back and watch Vice Principals?
Yes. He's
Bro,
great in that too.
Did you love that show?
Oh yes.
Oh, I'm like, why isn't there another season?
They need to do one.
Oh, that lady that
The principal? Yeah.
old big nasty.
Oh, Uncle Baby Billy. That's it.
That's what we're gonna start calling you, Billy.
Oh, Uncle Baby Billy.
Uncle Baby Billy. Oh,
That
good
show
time.
was so funny.
Yep. Anything that those dudes do together, man, is so funny.
They feed off of each other very well. I guarantee you that shit is just all pretty much ad-libbed.
I'm sure a lot of it is. It has to be. They're just spitballing, just doing whatever. Did you
Hey,
get into
man.
Eastbound and Down?
Just turn that fucking camera on because you about to capture some magic.
That's it. Give me like the premise of the scene, and we're just gonna flow.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. Me and you could do it.
Huh?
Bounce off each other and do a scene.
We could. Yeah, we could. I don't. I guess stage fright probably though.
I
don't like
think you
it.
would.
I don't know. I'm shy. I'm kind of a shy guy. You know me, so you don't feel that way. But
Yeah, you're right. What else was in your notes?
That's it. I didn't have anything else.
That's it.
Yeah, it's been a short week because we do podcasted on Wednesday
Oh yeah, that's right.
last week, so it's been a short week. There hasn't been a whole lot in the news. I mean, there is one thing in the news about presidential election.
Oh yeah, Trump ain't
Colorado.
being- Trump is going to be on the ballot.
Colorado got a quick adjustment. It was 9-0 from the Supreme Court. Unanimously decided that he can, in fact, run for president in the Colorado primaries. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
As he should.
Yeah. Fuck
I
your
mean,
feelings.
Yeah, you don't have to like it, but it's not Colorado has the ability to write if it's a local election, right? If it's a state position and there's something that happens and you can vote and decide who gets left off
Yeah.
ballots, whatever. This is a federal election, bro. Fuck your feelings. Cast your votes. Come November, we're gonna count them shits. Y'all are gonna fucking probably make up some shit. You know, this sleepy motherfucker is probably still gonna be president come November.
Somehow,
Miraculously, this motherfucker is gonna, if he makes it that far. Bro's
I
dead
can't
man
even see it.
walking.
you ain't lying, dude. He is dead between the ears.
He's just shuffling everywhere. I'm shuffling. That's all he does. Is just fucking shuffles his feet everywhere across the fucking country, being a big goof. It's like a video of him. He's just standing there with a fucking ice cream cone like a big idiot. That's our fucking president. He's 900 years old. He's standing there with a fucking ice cream cone and doesn't know what the fucking what his name is.
What's my name again?
The
Oh,
leader of
yeah.
the free world is this goof.
Straight up.
Jesus. And that's why we got this immigration problem and all this other shit.
Big facts. Big
It just
time.
sucks because, it's people on both sides and everybody's like, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, you're fucking, you don't care about people. No, you don't care about people. Like, when that's really, like, objectively, that's probably not true, right? Like, I have friends that are Democrats and they care about people, and like I love them and they love me. Like, we're friends. And
Do you remember the time when we didn't talk about religion? We didn't talk about how much money we made, and we didn't talk about politics. If we went back to those three things, not talking about it, you just kept your opinion to yourself, shut the hell up, go vote, do your duty, everything was fine. But now with social media and everybody wanting to voice their opinion and everybody wants to stand on their fucking soapbox and it's all about me, it's all no, shut the hell up. Keep your opinion to yourself, vote for who you think is the right candidate and move on. If your guy don't win, try again in 4 years.
that's how it should be. My parents wouldn't even tell me who they voted for when I was a kid.
Right.
There's something we didn't talk about. Who'd you vote for? Well, you don't need to worry about that because you're not old enough to vote, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that sounds like my dad.
That's how it was. I didn't dare ask my parents how much money they made.
I never asked my dad. I never asked my dad or my mom, like, who'd you vote for? Now they still don't talk about it. I still don't know who the hell my mom and dad voted for.
Right. I mean, good on them for keeping it that way. Yeah.
Right.
Give 300 million people a voice to talk to each other instantaneously. This is what happens.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's the way of the world now. But there has to be some kind of common ground where you go America first. Like, that's all I really care about at this point. To say that you don't, like, I care about other countries, I care about other people in general, on a human level, but you have to say like America first because we're Americans and this is America, right?
Right.
Not somewhere else,
To me, it's whoever puts the country as a whole first and does what's best for the country and doesn't do things for certain groups of people.
Right.
Like, well, if you vote me in, I'm gonna give gays more this or the LGBTQ this or trans that. Okay, fuck that. My country comes over all that.
Right. Well, let's figure out why this fake inflation's happening, why food costs so much money, why everything costs so much money. Let's figure that shit out before we figure out how do we house all these people who come across the border illegally.
Did you listen to the Joe Rogan Kid Rock podcast?
It won't, because Kid Rock fucking bugs the shit out of me.
Dude, he is way smarter than I expected.
Well, like, how do you mean smart?
Like when talking about certain things, like something I was about to bring up because they talked about it was like they were, what was it? It was something had to be voted on, but the only way it can get voted on is if we gave more money to Ukraine and something to something else. He's like, why the fuck is it all wrapped into one? They should all be that bill should be 3 separate bills. It shouldn't be all wrapped in. Well, if you want this, then you need to push this.
Well, that's why they do it that way.
He's like, that's fucked up. He's like, it shouldn't be that way.
They sneak bullshit in that's how they sneak in little bullshit on bills. And that's why there was all this infighting. It's like, oh, we could have solved immigration, but the president declined this bill. And it's well, because it was riddled with all this other extra bullshit, right?
Right.
What's really cool and what Elon talked about the other day I saw on X was pretty soon AI is going to have the ability to tell you and I, the common person, what a fucking bill that's fucking,
that's what they're talking about.
8 inches thick.
He said you have to be a fucking college educated lawyer to be able to read this shit and comprehend what the fuck it's saying to you. Right. He's like, the common man off the street cannot read that and be like, no, yeah, that sounds good.
Right. You get lost in the sauce. Who has time to read all that as well?
Right.
Half the senators and congressmen haven't read the whole fucking thing. They get like clip notes from their fucking assistants. Nobody
there was a bill that was being pushed when Obama was in office, and somebody questioned Nancy Pelosi on it. They were like, "Well, what's in that bill?" She was like, "We don't know. That's why we have to approve it so we can, open it up." And no, bitch, you open it now and tell us what the fuck's in it before we vote on it.
She said, "Approve. Go ahead and approve it, and then we'll see."
That's why we got to push it through. No, you
I want to
fucking.
push her through a fucking window.
I want to push her through a fucking meat grinder.
I hate
Head first.
about someone, but she sucks, and it's obvious.
She is terrible.
Well, just all of these people that are supposed to represent us, they don't. They represent themselves. They represent their own interests.
Follow the money.
It's how do you go in there on AOC had $155,000 salary when she was in what is she, senator?
Yeah,
but now she's a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
She's worth like $19 million or some shit. How? What the fuck do you mean, bro? Like
Nancy Pelosi's net worth.
It's called insider trading.
Just take a guess.
It's like $200-something million, isn't it?
It was $114,662,521 in 2018.
Crazy. And after COVID, she bumped that number up.
God, those are rookie numbers. We got to pump those up.
Yep. It's a mess, man. All I know is like you got to take care of the Americans, man.
Straight up.
This shit's out of control, man. You got places like San Francisco that used to be beautiful destinations for people to go visit, and then you got people shitting outside Starbucks just right on the street.
But what's funny is they're talking about how they cleaned it all up when somebody come to visit. When they came to visit, they cleaned it all up, and then went about their shithole.
That cocksucker from China, the head dictator. I don't know what their government is. He's a dictator, right? They're communists over there.
Yeah, fucking.
So he comes to visit San Francisco for whatever reason. Who invited this asshole, right?
Yeah.
We don't even really like China. So what the fuck, So they clean up the streets for him, and then all of a sudden it just goes back to it. Where did those people go for that time being?
Right.
How much money did that cost?
And what's funny is Joe Rogan and Kid Rock were talking about the debit card things that you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All these illegal immigrants getting a $10,000 on fucking ATM cards. Crazy. And Kid Rock was like giving them $10,000 right in front of the homeless. Like, you're an American living on the street begging, can't find a job, starving, but you can come here through Mexico, get dumped. I heard it was like 200-something thousand people from China dumped off of Mexico, crossing the border into America. People from Africa coming in through Mexico. You can come here.
It's open season.
Go to New York, get your card, fucking ball out.
Ball out, yeah. And they're not checking for fraud. They're not checking to make sure. They're not checking IDs. You can go back and get you another one. Who's to stop you from getting back in line?
Right.
If they're not checking IDs and doing all this shit, they're not doing anything.
Throw a wig on, put on a little rouge, tuck your nuts back.
Hey, get it. I don't know, man. It's a fucking mess, bro.
Shit, you can go in there one day, probably make $30,000.
Right.
3 cards.
Meanwhile, like you said, there's homeless people. And for whatever reason, like
it's the veterans, man. I think about too, like the homeless veterans.
I just wonder what that number really is, right? Like, because I don't. Is homeless veterans like that? Is it that big of a number? I don't know.
Have to check. I mean, it's a lot,
but I know there's like a lot of.
There should be any.
The homeless epidemic that we're dealing with in this country now is a lot of like panhandling and just drug users and drug abusers and stuff. That's a majority of what we're seeing now. I'm sure there's a lot of veterans in there too, but
shit, drive down Union Street through downtown Jacksonville.
Oh, dude, it's
a tent city.
That's it. They're just lying down the streets, and you see cops all around just driving right past.
Yeah, like fuck, ain't nothing.
What are you gonna do? I don't know. There's a bigger problem, and we could just sit here and complain about it, and we don't really offer up any solutions. But it's just frustrating.
Heather sent me a thing the other day that there's quite a bit of people that were arrested for panhandling.
Yeah, but they come right the fuck back out. They just move to a different location. They're not. There's no like. They're just taking them away for the day, and they just let them right back out.
I wonder what the fine is.
How are they gonna pay it?
That's what I was thinking. Like, how do you?
Oh, you owe us. Okay.
You owe us that sign. Give us your cardboard. Give us that cardboard.
Restitution. It's on your credit or what? Like, do they fucking care?
They don't give a
They don't give a single fuck. They have programs for these people, and once they get arrested, they tell them, say, "Hey, you can get you into this program, but you got to be drug free." And guess what happens? They never see them again until they arrest them again
right.
because they don't want to
Hey,
be drug free.
no.
They're not ready. I don't know. It sucks for the common man and woman and
I'm
child.
glad I ain't common.
No, bro, it sucks. Because
I'm
what's it going
above
to be like for
average.
your kids?
I gotta protect them at all costs, man.
Yeah, but there's going to come a time where you can't, and
I
they're
ain't
left in
trying to
this
think
world.
about that day.
No, I'm just saying, like they're going to be left in this world, whatever world we leave them.
I know. I tell Heather all the time, I was like, we're not raising victims. They gotta.
Oh, teach them how to shoot.
Mm-hmm,
At this point, teach them how to shoot, bro. I tell these girls in this house every time, like, get familiar.
mm-hmm.
Let me show you this. Like, you need to know this. Like, and that's not on some prepper shit or some conspiracy shit. Like, that's real. It's gonna come.
Oh,
There's gonna come a time. All of these people coming in this country illegally. You don't think that's gonna be a problem at some point? Fuck yeah, it is.
mm-hmm.
And if it's me or
Because
you,
I was listening to Theo Vaughn earlier, and he has a guy on there that's been on the border for like 20 something years,
mhm,
border patrol, and he's talking about a majority of the guys are in between 18 or they're single males in between 18 and 45 years old.
military age.
They're all coming in illegally.
Uh-huh. What do you
Hmm.
think? What you're bringing an army in here? Is what you're doing?
And it's like these other countries are sending their worst. Oh, you can't be here. Go do it up.
We'll take them. There used to be a process for this, like Ellis Island, right? Like, or just,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like, imagine this idea that we could just invade another country and be like, "Fuck yeah, we live here, take care of us." Imagine
Right?
a country would be like, "Get your fucking ass out of here, dude." I know it's happening all over the world. It's not just America. Like, as crazy as that sounds, like it's not. It's happening in Ireland.
It's happening in London
Yeah, all these countries, these coastal countries in the Mediterranean that are just getting invaded.
because it's like people coming out of the Middle East, right?
I'm not sure where they're coming from, but close enough for a boat ride.
Right.
And they're just showing up and going, "We have huge numbers. What are you going to do?" They can't stop all these people.
Yeah, you
They
can't
just
stop
physically
us.
can't. And people don't want to join the military anymore because it's a fucking circus. So what are we going to do? We need to learn how to speak fucking Chinese.
That's a terrible language.
Yeah, but like before long, there's people in this country are selling property and businesses to the Chinese government left and right.
Mm-hmm.
That should be illegal.
Big time.
That should not be allowed to happen. Chinese government is buying property near military installations of this country. Why do you think that is?
Invasion.
Why they're just collecting data. It's a long game, man. China's playing a long game. These short motherfuckers playing a long ass game, bro. That's all it is.
Speaking of short, I went to Bucky's earlier on lunch
Yes, sir.
break. Dude, they had to be part of the fucking micro wrestling thing. I saw like 20 of them.
Out of one car.
Little spike mohawks. Yeah.
Out of a Volkswagen Beetle.
One of them had a spike mohawk. I was like, I've never seen so many small people in my life. I wanted to, when they came out, I was going to ask them, but I had to get
Pick one of
going,
them.
so I didn't hang on it. Huh?
Do you want to grab one and pitch him?
I said, hey, dog, you talking a little shit?
They be traveling, man. Those micro wrestling.
Oh yeah, it's funny. It's entertaining for sure.
I mean, I hear that. I don't know.
I see my little reels.
My
I do watch my little reels.
Is that a pun?
My little.
I watch a little wrestling.
I watch a little wrestling.
Oh, what is it? 1 hour, 18 minutes. That's good.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah, it is.
I like that. What you got going on the rest of the night, my friend?
Call of Duty.
Hey, Lindsay's got school, so that's dope.
You
guys want to play?
Hit us
I know,
up.
Billy said he was out with the wife, and I don't know if he ever came back.
Yeah,
never heard anything after that.
Never heard. He might still be on a date. We don't know.
Never know. Hey, if he is, hey, good for you. You know,
Keep it up.
what do you got going on this week, brother?
Work, and more work.
Love it.
Trying to make a paycheck.
Parts.
More truck parts. Oh yeah. Ain't no way in hell my truck's gonna be ready in a month.
Okay. Well,
A month and what?
Like, what is it? April 4th? Yeah, like literally a month. We're going fourth, fifth, sixth.
Yeah.
The plan.
So, what are you driving up there? Because I'm riding.
Yeah, I'll probably drive one of either the white Lexus or the black one.
Bet.
I'm taking one of the girls' cars. None of my shit will make it.
The only thing I got is a company truck, and
They're like, how did you put like 1,300 miles on this car in one weekend?
I don't know, bro.
Right.
So
I
you
just
see, I
want
put my,
to hang, bro. I don't care.
you see my little. Went and found dug the sign out.
Yeah, I saw that when we first fired it up. Live on air.
Yeah, buddy.
Joaquin was talking a couple weeks
Always talking
ago.
shit.
Well, it was a couple of weeks ago when he took his car to get some work done, the Saucey over there.
Yeah.
That if he couldn't get the parts, he wasn't sure how he felt about going.
So it might just be me and you in that damn big ass house.
I don't know. I mean, if he doesn't go, which he probably will, he probably will still go. But if for some reason he doesn't, we should probably just get a hotel at that point.
Yes, sir.
Like just get a room.
Yeah.
One bed.
Oh, for sure. Twin bed.
Yeah, the smallest bed you got. Which is
Because I'm sleeping on top of you, daddy.
fuck that. The last fucking time I go to bed. What are you talking about? We're going down for the long sleep.
So my man woke up, my butthole hurt.
Jesus Christ. He was laying on top of my front. How's my back hurt?
Why does my belly button hurt?
Rip. Yeah, so I'm like, dog, you gotta go. Like, you can't back out for that. I'm like, take one of your other cars. Dude got 3 show cars.
He's got a fleet.
Yeah, I'm like, take
He's
one.
got like 3 or 4 Mercedes, 3 show cars,
A truck.
shit, a truck.
Yeah. Who knows
Shit,
what else?
Dude, whatever one's got the best battery, get in it and go.
Right. I don't know. I'm down for whatever though. I'm going. Like I will drive that far for a deep fried moon pie.
On my way.
That's it. Like you could just tell me that's why we're going to Chattanooga and I'll go. I
On
don't
my way.
the rest is all good, but like
Because there's a bar right in the damn show.
might as well be
Right.
part of the show.
Yeah.
Yep. Naked River Brewing. Shout out.
That black, was it that black cherry something? What was that damn drink?
Cider y'all get.
Yeah, that blackberry cider.
That's what the girls drink.
Fuck you.
The girls who can't drink real beer. Drink. Give me my cider.
Bro, suck my ass.
You and Joaquin, boy.
Good times.
Yep. You drink them with your pinkies out too, don't you? I knew it. I knew it about you. All right. I don't have anything this week. Oh, if Thursday, if you're into MMA, tune in to Ringside, 9 p.m. right? Eastern.
I think so, yes.
It's 9 p.m. Eastern. That's when I usually see the notification. You catch Joey on there, catch Robert, Fightbook MMA. Love those guys.
Good times.
Yep.
I gotta get me a hat.
What's wrong with what you're wearing?
No, I gotta get me a Fightbook MMA hat.
Oh. Yo,
some of that
as a
merch.
matter of fact, when you talked to him on Thursday, asking why he didn't give us the Iggy about Orlando, we would have drove down.
Yeah, Robert, you son of a bitch. I definitely would have made that trip down there. Bruh.
To the Kia Center?
Oh, I'd have been there for sure.
Yeah.
Media. Excuse me, media.
Bro, there ain't
JDS, my dog.
That shit felt so cool when we got the last time we went.
Oh yeah,
to veterans. We got our passes and they put us right next to the cage. We were sitting in the back. We were sitting back like, oh, this is for us. These chairs back here. They were like, no, your name's on this fucking table.
I was like, oh shit.
Hell yeah.
I was everybody like, do they know us? Because we about to fuck shit up.
All the other people have like laptops and like all their like gear and shit. I've got an iPad.
And I got a book bag with a camera in it.
Like we're here though. We're here, motherfucker.
But I took full advantage of like the first time, like I walked around when the fighters were coming out. I was like trying to take pictures from like far away. So then I was like, man, fuck it, I'm taller than all these people. I walked I got like right in the fighters' faces and was taking photos.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. Like Game Bread, like It's backyard shit, bro. Just get in there. They don't care.
Jorge didn't get evil.
No, he's in the ring half the time. For like the mains and the co-mains, he gets in the ring for the announcements and shit, just hanging out.
Shorts and fucking $500 shirts.
That dude's living it up, man. I love it.
Good for him.
So, yeah,
Thursday,
Thursday. Tune in for that. Next Monday we'll be back. This will go up Tuesday, tomorrow.
Yeah, depends on when you get it up.
I'll always get it up, dog. I'll rip it tonight.
No Bluetooth needed.
Have you tried it?
No, I need
Let's
to
do it together on the podcast next time. Take a blue chew, and then go live.
I'm gonna take a Bluetooth, and then I'm gonna take one of those damn goat seed pills you get from the damn
gas station
store. And yeah, boy,
you put 3 quarters in that machine and it pops out.
Oh well, I'm gonna get it up.
She's a Spanish fly.
Yeah, that's it. And drink 2 monsters, boy. I'll be ready to go. Heather better watch out.
That'll be the last time you gonna have a heart attack. I'm
gonna bust through that thing like a Kool-Aid man.
Oh
yeah, I'm here, brother.
Dane Cook has that bit where Kool-Aid man comes in the house and tears it up. He's like, "Oh no!" All right, let's get out of here, brother.
All right, y'all stay saucy.
Keep it funky.
And we out this bitch.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Cody's brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Ride or die, 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 ride or die. Cody's brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta ride or die.